30-second delay around about.
Hello everyone, and welcome to Game-Geki, the show that's coming down your chimney. I'm DDK, and this is Gekidami.
Yep, I'm Gekidami, that's me. Coming down your chimney as well.
Dirty sod. What are we doing today? What am I doing?
Today, what are you doing? Because I'm not doing anything, I'm not doing jack shit. You are playing the amazing Leon Terracotta Murders, which was the sequel to your first game, Leon and the Magic Surgeon.
Whoa, that's a titular classic from 2006 by the huge sprawling company DDK & Co.
Yep. We played your first. Well, it wasn't your first game, but we played Leon the Magic Surgeon last time. Nice little point-and-click game you knocked out in about 6 months. This is like your masterpiece, I guess.
Whoa, magnum opus. Took a year to make.
It took a full year to make. A shitload of work went into this, and it really is quite mind-blowing, the game, compared to the first one. I guess you can jump in and we'll talk about it once we're on idle screen.
So we open with a jaw-dropping cinematic cutscene.
Yep.
I can still remember clearly. It was 6 months ago. I'm so sorry it had to end this way.
All we made and everything.
Goodbye, Leon. Get down, lad. Huh? What the? No! I shortly returned and managed to cure your illness using that magical fish I found.
I'll never get bored of that story.
Hey, Alien.
She never will.
It was a good idea to come back here on holiday. I really like this island. Terracotta Island is right ahead.
So this is the first game where we drafted in an external voice actor from the Voice Actors Guild or whatever it's called.
I'd rang
Was it?
I
Yeah.
holiday
That'd
Laura
be,
Fedora as Elion Leon.
Now, where did I put that map? If I can't
So
find
you
it,
get a
I'll
choice to
have
do a tutorial here. I guess you can play a tutorial.
So sure.
I'm going to get a new map.
Got the bad
I'll be
map.
back soon.
So the biggest downfall about this game was its control scheme.
Well, let's take it step by step. First of all, I think visually, like compared to the first game, it's like a full generational leap in terms of visuals.
Yeah, put a lot more detail in and a lot more ghetto shading.
I mean, even everything was pretty much amazing looking compared to the first game. Like even the interface and all that.
Now you can see that you got this click here to show the arrows, but the game was actually, these green arrows weren't originally there, and you just had these arrows that would appear when you hover over.
Yeah, this is like version 2.0, isn't it?
We had to change the game. Well, I had to
you
put
had to.
these green arrows in permanently at all times because people just couldn't grasp that you had to mouse over next to his feet to move.
Yeah, it's like people really had issues understanding it. I can kind of understand it, but I guess
I guess they were just expecting more free movement.
a lot of people in the comments were asking for like directional controls with the mouse or the keyboard, and it just wasn't something Swish could do, I believe.
Oh yeah,
So
yeah.
it
It
wasn't
kind
an
of
option.
pushed the software to its limits, really.
Yeah.
There was nothing like that in what I'd used.
It's something that we really didn't pick up on when we were testing it, though. I think what happened was you essentially explained to me how it controls right off the bat, like, you know, in person, or well, not in person, but you explained to me directly. And that essentially was enough for me to grasp it. I guess people kind of just grasping it by themselves through the game made it a bit more complicated, though.
Yeah.
But yeah, this game has a actual control mechanism, whereas in the first game you had to essentially just click anywhere
Yeah,
and
you
the
could
character walk to it.
See across the whole map.
Yeah.
Let's here now. You move to something and click on it, and the interactions have been changed, and they're sort of unique to each item now, rather than the 4 being available to everything.
Yeah, which makes sense. You know, you can't smell a window, for instance.
Service holiday home.
Smelling a window is kind of a bizarre thing to be able to do. So you can just
that's
look
not
and
good.
use it.
It's kind of hot on this island.
This game, although it's about 10 megabytes, it's got about half an hour of recorded voice crammed into it.
Yeah.
It really is pushing the limits of compression.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I guess you can kind of hear that. It doesn't sound too bad, considering the compression, but you know.
Yeah. Nowadays, you can definitely. It shows that it's so heavily compressed. But back
in the day, it was
early days,
expected.
wouldn't have been as-
So this is of course, what happened here is that you actually remade the first game essentially, at least the area.
Yeah, so this
Basic
marketplace and outside of Leon's holiday home, those areas have been remade. Like, it took ages just redesigning the areas.
Yeah, and then you've added more, of course, later on. You'll see that the island has been expanded.
So Leon can still smell things, but just not as many things.
No, you can't smell the map, for instance. So this tutorial, of course, consists of Leon going out and getting the map.
Yes, I think you sold me a fish a few months back.
It's pretty neat that you even had this tutorial as well.
Well, what'll it be?
Yeah, it's just because in the first game people were struggling to get to grasp the controls, and so put this in just to try and help. But then people, I think, were skipping it and getting sick anyway.
I want to point out this game only has 1 star less than the first one in terms of review, but it actually has a 300,000 views, over 300,000. Actually, has times 8.
You can see there, 300,000 there.
Times 8 the amount of views in the first one.
So it's definitely a case of it was popular, but I guess there were more people, so it kind of became more average.
Yeah, obviously, you had more people watching, and I believe it got a reward, didn't it? It got daily 3rd place. Yeah, that was it. Front page as well. Yeah, it's a great got front page on Newgrounds.
Yeah, it was a great day.
Pretty nifty that, yeah. Pretty cool to see that. So yeah.
I guess I'll take this
map. Take the amazing map there.
See lots and lots of text trying to describe all the things. The inventory at the top, which actually I believe did things in this game as opposed to Leon 1, where really it was just kind of there and you could look at your items, but it didn't actually do anything.
I think you can examine, and I think at one point you'll have to combine stuff in there, won't you, as well?
Yes, that was an option that appeared in this little bit.
Yeah.
Leon had a map animation.
So the map is actually used as a quick travel system as well.
This game was a lot more sprawling than Leon 1.
You can see the world there, the main isle.
Let's go to the holiday home.
Oh my god.
What?
It's music from, I think, Resident Evil.
So that's it, huh? There's nothing
the
police can do.
But it will suit him because, of course, we have our Barry Burton reference.
How hard did you guys search?
I believe if you actually just say Barry Burton something on his
was it the police officer?
Probably just
Yeah.
some litter, though.
What's it say?
Meeting, house at back of town. That could be just about anywhere. Sorry, Sonny, but it looks like the murderer's gotten away this time.
The quality police.
You could at least try a little harder.
Not
I'm
interested.
going to leave an inspector
He wants to
here
solve a crime,
check
not the
the
police.
area. That's all I can do, I'm afraid.
Hey, who are you?
Don't worry, kiddo. I'll be out of your hair in a jiffy.
Oh.
The amazing conversational choices here.
The hilarious thing is, back in 2006, this took most of the screen up. I mean, I've scaled it up to fit the screen on the stream, but nowadays it's like, it's not even a fifth of the screen. It's just, the resolution is just so tiny.
Yeah, I mean, I have it open in a separate window, and you know, it's like half of my phone screen.
Could you kindly leave? I don't feel like guests today.
No can do, kiddo. The lady is paying me to sit with
If
the
I recall
latest
correctly, the
technology.
conversational choices here were purely cosmetic.
Yeah.
There's no outcome that
At
changes.
least Elion's paying for it.
Yeah, by and large, there were more options in it, but
Righty. I'll leave
the
you
options
with
didn't
you
necessarily
to
change
get
much.
then.
Yeah.
That credit card that Elion had there, I remember in one of the comments someone going, "Oh, you've shared your credit card number."
Whoa. Yeah.
It was a made-up number, and I made it purposefully several numbers shorter than a real number would be. But
People
I guess-
just literally thought you would actually put your real credit card info in there.
It's a detective. Well, a policeman who's gotten overexcited and started acting cliched.
So
But
of course, like
don't you
much
know
like the
this
first game, the
branching-
character is based
Well,
yet
yeah,
again on
I thought
your comrade
Is what you
Smegzilla,
think. Come on, admit it.
even in his
uh,
appearance,
Where were you during the
as
time?
it's
of the war?
slightly
I
evolved
don't
over the
think
years.
it's gonna solve
In that
this
time.
anytime soon.
Basically, you can establish that the police is just no use.
I wonder
It's
why I
up
don't
to
just
Leon.
use a trash can like everyone else.
So Leon's,
That's
he's
not
good at
really
finding
around.
things.
Elian just threw out a load of last night's leftovers.
I mean, this game just had so much more to it than the first game.
It really, it really is. This game is like a full game. It's like the first one's kind of like just a little game, flash game. This one could actually probably be uploaded on like the Google Play Store and be sold.
Maybe. Things had use with as an option.
Yeah, there you go. So you combine.
At the top. Don't have anything right now that'll do that. What happens if I try something else?
Nah.
Nah, just one.
It's a hairdryer which belongs to
Oh,
Elian.
cool. Oh shit, so
Oh yeah, this is a stunning cutscene.
you even have cutscenes and stuff as you use items.
It was actually inspired by Jack-O-Lantern, a
Oh yeah.
point-and-click adventure game that was a similar kind of concept. Although Jack-O-Lantern, as basic as it was in its own sense, was way higher quality than this, of course.
Well, Gekidami was
That's
a
Proper, fully
Set on
published
fire.
game that,
I'll let
yeah, by a studio. You essentially made this game on your own.
compared to things like Broken Sword, even that game looked kind of poor.
Yeah. And you essentially you made this game entirely on your own. I guess I tested it, and me and Smigzilla did supply some voices for it.
Yeah.
Little that you built it from the ground up.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
this game had a
plus-
password system.
Yeah,
You had to talk to the computer to find out your password.
the port computer.
And I used shapes because I didn't want people just saying what the passwords were in the comments.
Yeah. It's pretty cool. So the password system works as password systems did before the era of saving. Of course, you can't save on a flash game, so the password system essentially allows you to skip to a current.
More
Moved in
modern
the
Flash
game.
games would let you
Really?
save. Yeah, ones like in the 2009 era, and maybe some
yeah.
more.
Oh, I wasn't aware of that.
You could use cookies, basically access your PC's browser cookies to save.
Oh, that's pretty cool. No, didn't know that.
That wasn't possible in the software I had, of course.
The sturgeon reeks, but you get used to
And
it.
this is the magic sturgeon from the first game. I believe a comment was someone had played these games in reverse and wondered where the sturgeon
Here you
came
go,
from.
sturgeon.
Someone said, for Leon 1, someone said, well, at least now I know where the surgeon comes from.
And this is a reference to Blade Runner, the
There you go,
point-and-click game.
Dinner
He
time.
goes, "Here you go, baby, dinner time." Future stuff.
That door leads into the toilet.
I tried to make sure there was enough of. Although you didn't have all 4 actions on things, I tried to make sure there was extra.
Smelling the toilet isn't a good idea.
Yeah.
It's a nice.
There's still
smell,
the
but I don't
humorous
think it's
smelling on those things.
Leon had spruced the place up and made it more habitable before he came back with Elion.
And of course, he was his sick sister in the first game.
It's Elian. She looks busy. I really think I smelled enough people in my last adventure.
Hiya, Leon.
Hiya, Leon.
So, you bought a new computer?
Yeah. Actually, I bought 2. See, I've got this portable one too.
Was a voice. It's the perfect kind of voice acting for this game because it's kind of
Yeah,
that
it is,
cheesy
yeah.
Resident Evil style voice acting, which just fit this perfectly.
Yeah, her accent is really strange
What's that you're doing?
compared
I'm
to
just
Leon's.
tinkering with
But
the
they're
new
supposed to be
portable
sisters. Oh, brother and sister.
Hiya, Leon.
I think
Where's she from anyway?
I
Actually,
think she was. She definitely wasn't English, so
No.
it kind of came out as a little odd when.
So, what do you think?
Yeah,
This portable.
but it's serviceable.
I meant about the murder.
Oh. We
Doesn't really do much in this game, Leon.
Capture the guy responsible.
She's
Oh,
just
she-
there.
I don't think that'll be.
She
anything
kind of
else.
is just a
I think I'll just
sort
take
of
a look myself.
Be
a set
careful,
dressing,
Leon.
so to speak.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I'll be fine.
Better head off into the fine world.
Yeah, I guess that was kind of a downside to the game, in that to move like across the screen you have to click like 4 times to cross it.
Across the vast expanse of the area.
Yeah. Right, there's the busker.
It reads, Pete Duckham, warehouse manager. Storage of items and wares by a man you can trust. I take it, but it's stuck at the corners, and I can't get my fingers behind it to tear it.
So can you actually recall what you have to do?
Yes, I don't think
this
I can
one-
use that just yet. But it's actually
This
got
one,
puzzles in this game that are, require a bit of forethought as opposed to just clicking on things in the right order.
yeah, indeed. If you search Google Leon Terracotta Village, there's a shitload of other flashlights that seem to have this game that you never actually put on yourself. They just seem to have ripped off Newgrounds and stuck on their own sites.
Yeah.
And there were actually like forum discussions and stuff about trying to figure out how to beat certain puzzles in this game, which would be pretty cool to see.
Today's headline,
Literally went viral.
Murder
Well,
strikes
kind
again.
I
Please
didn't.
stay in
Yeah, more or less. I guess in a way it did. Yeah. It's kind of weird to think that people just ripped off Newground. I mean, if this was YouTube and you got 300,000 views, and then some other sites ripped off, they'd literally be stealing your money in a way if it was monetized.
Yeah, in modern days.
Yeah.
It's kind of odd. That same behaviour back with this sort of game is fine, and it's warranted. It's the kind of thing people want you to do.
Yeah.
So it's kind of a shame when they, it's a whole different story when people are bigger.
Yep, indeed. I mean, I guess if you were making money off this on Newgrounds, but then other sites would and you weren't making anything off those, then probably wouldn't bother doing that.
Stealing bread out of my mouth.
Smelling
Yeah.
Hello there, sir. I'm fully stocked and ready to sell.
Let's see what's he got here.
Yeah,
You can
amazing.
get a little bit of backstory, so to speak, by talking to the people.
Yeah.
You know there's a murder all over.
So many
Ah,
options.
Don't believe all the gossip you see in the papers.
But I actually know people who've been killed.
I bet that damn merchant from Sturgeon
This
Island
font is
sent
the
you
greatest
scare
font
me
as well.
away.
It's really
Come
great,
on, Bob.
really
I'm
beautiful
not
and
falling for that
elegant.
one again. I know you're there.
Never mind.
I literally cannot read what's going on, or what it says. I don't actually see this as
Hello
big as
there,
the
sir.
people on the stream
Fully
see it.
stocked and ready to sell.
You see it. It's actual size, the same as I see it.
Yeah. Actually, a bit smaller than you see it.
Since when did the market
Actually,
go
I think
back?
actually you can see it considerably smaller than you see it.
She's in a terrible way. I tip her, but profits are slim as it is. Hello there, sir. I'm fully stocked and ready to sell.
I guess it was kind of a downside that you had
I'd
to
like to buy a
continuously
fish,
click
please.
on talk again to talk to
Excellent.
people.
Anything in mind?
To get all the options.
Yeah,
Essentially everything closed the conversation.
yeah, it's kind of tedious. I think it just was a programming reason.
Yeah.
Like the biggest
Yeah, I
fish
think
you
it
have.
was. Yeah.
Aye.
I believe that the question did come up at one point that
Where is it?
Where
why
are those
didn't
So
you
what else
do that?
is down there? I can't quite remember what I was
New York.
supposed to do.
21 pounds of our
Um,
finest fish.
I think I had to.
Ugh, I don't think I could.
I think
I remember having to use the vinegar with some scissors.
Yeah, so to get the rust off, right?
Does
Hello there, sir. I'm fully stocked and ready to sell.
I'd like to buy a fish, please.
I don't think you can
Excellent.
use it,
Anything
pick it
in
up. I
mind?
think you have to use it on a.
might be later in the game. Let me
Uh,
continue wandering
good.
around.
Come again.
Yeah, I think it's isn't it Taurus that gives you the thing?
Some rope.
I'll just take this.
Take it.
Good old adventure game item.
So this is a part of the island that you don't actually see in
Yeah. So
first game.
It's a big red tent. It smells like that dead rat alien once, man.
carry on to the town hall.
Yeah.
Look at that great water effect down there,
That's pretty cool.
rippling
Pretty
away.
nifty water effect.
Just pointless effect, a pointless use item, but just pads out the world.
How'd it do, son? You wouldn't have
Yeah,
to
great
see
American
any
accent.
landmarks, would
Yeah, I
ya?
think I did a classic job.
Nice hook. Can I borrow it? What? I can't just give it away. Hey, maybe you could trade me something. Like what? I
So
want
he's
an old
scratching
brochure.
his
That way I can
backside with
really
it.
see how much this place has changed over
Yeah.
the years.
He wants a
Better wash that after
See
you
what I
take
can
it.
do.
he wants a brochure from this place.
How'd it do, son? You wouldn't happen to have seen any landmarks, would you?
Don't you know there's a murderer running around? Makes it all the more exciting to be outdoors, if you say so.
If you say so.
Head on into the town hall. Of course, this is the finest bit of acting in the entire game.
Yeah, I did the amazing voice for this guy. I think I had a really bad cold when I did it as well.
It's a receptionist.
Better talk to him.
Can I
Of course, I
help
can't
you,
actually hear this,
sir?
but
Can I help you, sir?
Could I speak with the mayor?
No, he's on holiday at the moment.
Can
Such
I
a
wander
sterling
about in his
work.
office and borrow his stuff?
Certainly not. What do you think this is? Some sort of
I can't quite remember. I can't hear it myself right now. But is it like the quality like noticeably different as well?
It's kind of hard to tell because everything's compressed
Oh right.
to buggery.
Was there actually anything to do in this office besides this little bonus conversation? I don't think there's any use in here, is there?
I think this guy has something to say later on.
I don't recall anymore.
The game had a bit more wandering around back and forth.
Yep.
Here's the back of town. Leon just suspects that there's something here, so he goes, oh, this lamppost seems like it's at the back of town.
Maybe I can climb up onto the roof from now on. I can't climb it with my bare
It's just
hands.
that kind of adventure game thing where the characters just have a sixth sense.
It's
Yeah,
locked up.
and I guess the only way people will have guessed to click on that is just by randomly click on everything.
Yeah.
Pixel hunting, in that case.
I'll just take this.
I'll just say so. I'll
It's
just
the
It's a brochure from my
new
job.
brochure.
Yep.
I think I predominantly put this game into... It is sort of in 3 parts, like the first game.
Yeah.
But then it has a 4th part on the end. Kind of a similar structure, but just slightly stretched out. The first 3 parts being all in this area. This amazing mud that I imagine people would take forever to find, just because it's just a tiny bit of brown at the bottom of the screen.
So what happens is, if you try and give the brochure to the tourist, he says that it's he wants an old one. Therefore, to make it look older, Leon dumps it in the mud.
You got to remember your classic primary school efforts to make Eid stuff. Although they use tea, but you know,
Yeah.
it was more exciting to use mud. Now you can walk place to place, but you've still got the map, so you can teleport around.
Yeah, the quick travel system was a good idea. It makes the constant clicking to get through an area a bit less painful.
Oh yeah, I need to use it on the hairdryer.
So, alright.
I think
That's
Elion
right.
has a different hint, or different kind of, not a hint, but encouragement as the game goes on.
Yeah, maybe a bit too
Wow,
early now,
this
isn't it?
brochure looks really old.
A bit too early at this point for it to have a new thing to say.
Yeah, it's still the first section of the game.
I think the password would still be the same right now as well.
Yeah, I think it's when I received the hook that the game proceeds to its second section.
Yeah. Yeah, R scratching hook.
How'd it do, son? You wouldn't happen to have seen any landmarks, would you? I'll swap this brochure for your hook. Oh goody, give it. Okay, here you go. And
Yeah,
here's
runs
your
him through with a
my
hook.
good sir.
Blech!
This
Great
place sure
animation.
hasn't changed much. Hey, you tricked me. Oh well, joke's on me. Lucky I have a spare hook.
Just because I couldn't be bothered to change his animation, he has a spare hook.
Yeah. That's pretty funny, though. That's pretty cool.
It's a
Wow.
steel hook.
Oh yes, this is what
Dude.
triggers the second part of the game. Actually, it's using the.
It's when you go into the house, isn't it? Yeah. You have to combine the hook with the rope. There you go. Grapple.
Oh, a stunning grapnel.
Use it there. Oh, and Matt puts in.
Ah,
That's stupid.
You just hear
Sound
something?
effect.
Don't be silly. No one would bother us in this old house.
Do you have the next target?
Of course, he's a feisty one. He sussed us out, so he's hid himself somewhere down at the warehouse district.
How did you learn that?
Isn't that the best accent you've heard?
he'd gone missing.
I
heard
he'd gone missing.
found he rented
Yeah.
a warehouse
It's like,
just
of course, the
east.
villain has to have a foreign accent.
Yeah.
I've got the paperwork right here.
Excellent. Best not let anyone look at that paperwork. Tear it up.
Good idea.
Come on, we got lives to win.
I can't believe it. There's more than one
Very
murderer.
cool effect there that has a little cutscene in the bubble, so therefore you can just
Yeah,
have
that
the
was
characters reappear behind it.
it saved on a awkward animation.
Yeah.
Take the
I'll
tape.
just take this.
Use the tape.
I'll just secure the pieces with this handy tape. Hey,
I feel like you kind of missed the puzzle
warehouse
opportunity there. When we have to piece
Oh,
together the
so
letter.
do it visually.
Yeah.
some order papers from the warehouse.
I think it was due
Warehouse number
to
16,
limitations
rented
as to
to
what
a-
I was capable of doing.
Name says
Hmm.
Captain C Pirate.
Yeah, it's possible. I think. Yeah, now that I think about it, it's possible that it may have been a conversation about that being a puzzle. But ultimately wasn't.
Hey, the crate
Possible.
made for a pretty soft landing.
Just put this, just put the chisel here, because you know it's later in the game.
You know, those cultists as they left the chisel on the floor. Why not?
Yep. Why not? So the point of this part of the game is to gain entry into the warehouse.
Yeah.
Or the dock district.
Come there, boy. Go
There's
on your
Manti.
fortune told.
Now,
She's got-
this was a female character that I voiced, and I think this is just a perfectly believable female voice.
It's, I mean, you know, it's the old hag
does
voice.
my
It's not
feet
too bad.
Let me see. Oh no. This isn't good.
What is it?
Devil!
All that just so that you could get an
I'll
item.
just take this.
Yeah, it's better than just find it on the floor.
Yep.
Like the chisel.
Yeah, better than the chisel. You can see that Busker's music has changed at this point because it's the second
Part of the game. Where you have to tip the busker again. Leon's just so generous.
Yeah, it's his massive generosity. So let me see. So I go to the docks. Ah, yes, here's the scissors.
I'll just take
Flying next to the guy. Because you can talk to the guard there.
So I think
guess-
the idea is in the first part you could have wandered here by accident and just picked
Yeah,
up the
you can.
scissors, and then you'd have had the extra item bogging your inventory down.
It's a picture of the warehouse first.
Yeah, I mean, it's not
Maybe they
prohibited
have
to
a
come
Grim
in.
Reaper on the back for a logo. It's painted onto the wall. I can't take it.
This big open door. Although
Sorry,
it's not a
sir.
renegade.
I can't allow you to enter without at least having a warehouse member pass.
The great Smigzilla
Ah,
doing this voice.
Well, I forgot.
Yeah.
Don't worry, sir. Maybe
Was
you
this
can get
voice,
another member to let you in.
I can't hear, but was this
Another
voice lowered?
Yeah, just borrow a
With,
pass or something,
digitally?
you can go in.
No,
that's-
no,
that's not
no.
very good
Character.
security. I'm not a very good guard.
I think I'm thinking of,
Got
no,
a
I'm thinking of
member pass?
something
Can't
else.
you just let me in? Nope, you've got to show me a pass.
I'll show him a pass. No
The
multi-pass,
guards
no,
are complimentary.
no passage.
It's a gate.
Is there anything else to look around here? I can look at him.
This guy looks like he just couldn't be bothered.
Right. So now I've got these scissors, but they're too rusty.
It's a pair of
Damn.
rusty old scissors.
I think if I try to use them on here,
Oi, get your own sodding vinegar.
Get your own salt and vinegar.
my own salt and vinegar.
Hello there, sir. I'm fully stocked and ready to sell.
So having this part in the game at the beginning kind of confused things a bit to make it a bit more red herringy.
I'd like to buy a
Yeah.
fish, please.
Excellent.
Just because
Anything in
people could
mind?
do it straight away, so they thought it might be
Yeah.
useful straight away.
I'd like the biggest fish you have. Oh, you
So
have
now
it.
he's
Just
down
the
there.
thing.
You can click on that even though he's in
Where
the
is it?
conversation.
Hey, there is the spawn of the scissors.
It's kind of obscure and probably take people a while to
Is it?
consider trying that, but
Aha.
I guess it's a clue in that he's
£21.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, point and
Oh,
click
I
games
don't think
I
I can
constantly
carry
have
that
stuff like that where you really don't quite kind of grasp what you have to do. I'd say in this game, there's no like illogical item combinations and stuff like you find in like the Monkey Island games.
Yeah, I suppose.
And, like, because in those games, Jesus, you have to. Some of the old point-and-click games seem impossible without a guide.
I don't know how possible. I don't know if anyone ever finished this without a guide. Maybe they did. Maybe they didn't.
I don't know really.
I wonder.
Good question. I'm sure someone probably did. Maybe it's a lot of trial and error and a lot of time put into it, but it's not impossible. I don't think.
Nah.
No. So I used the poster.
Nah.
No, I don't use
No.
it with that. Nah.
No.
So I have to combine these. Was this where I needed to speak to the...
The receptionist.
I don't know if he's per part free or not.
I don't know. I really don't recall. It's been ages since I've played this, but I really don't recall receptionist having any specific role.
Let's just go in there and have a quick look.
Can I help you, sir?
Can I
yes,
help you, sir?
Could I speak with the mayor?
No, he's got
No, he's on
nothing good to
holiday.
say.
No.
Can I wander about in his office and borrow his stuff?
Certainly not.
Stuff.
What do you think this is? Some sort of adventure game?
Some sort of adventure game.
Some order papers from a warehouse. Warehouse number 16 was rented to a... the name says Captain C. Pirate.
Captain Sea Pirate, No. Do I use the scissors
Nah.
with it? No.
See, even the guy who made the game stumped.
Yep. I'm
Was there anything you needed back at Leon's place?
I
Of
was,
course.
I was pretty sure I'd combined an item there, but now let's go back to Leon's place.
It's a map of Main Island.
Go there.
Cop's still there.
It's still hard at work investigating. Let's quickly look at these
It's a
things.
card with a Grim Reaper on it.
Card of Grim Reaper on it.
Pete Document, warehouse manager.
Do you need to combine the Grim Reaper card?
It's a
and
roll
the
of tape.
Yeah, I was pretty sure that was it. Maybe I'm just not clicking it right.
Nah.
Hmm.
If I combine
There
the
we go.
letterhead-
Oh,
it's
it's the letterhead. Alright.
the letterhead. Right.
Wow. It
And then
almost
it's
looks
the
like a pass.
Grim Reaper card, right?
Yeah, now it's the Grim Reaper.
There you
Wow. You'd think Pete Document
He just
gave you a
magics
pass.
them together.
go. Well, yeah, I mean, you have to tape in his adventure. I guess he could just use that.
How
Yeah, I
goes
guess
your
so.
investigating?
Just assume he used it.
It's not going quite as smoothly as I hoped.
Be patient, Leon. You can't always succeed right away. How goes your investigating?
Oh, that's going
It's
well.
moving along smoothly.
Oh, good. Keep it up.
Oh, good. Keep it up.
Use the map. Fast travel.
Here's a pass.
Good enough. Go on in.
Yeah, finally gained entry.
There you go. And there's Warehouse 16. And the first puzzle. I guess this is the first puzzle.
Security machine that
The
keeps
first
the
actual,
The full screeny type.
single segment puzzle. That doesn't require you
Chisel made light
to
work of the lock. What's this?
use multiple items just to solve it.
Yeah, so the type of puzzle that requires you to have to work out the. So they it's sort of one of those power rating
There you go.
things.
You're getting 2 moves. Amazing.
Hello? Anyone here?
Oh, bless me stars. Is that you, lad?
Hey.
Blast from the past.
You're that sea captain I met last time
Aye,
I was
that
on
be
this
me,
island.
lad.
What's going on?
He's coming for me. That's what. Him in that town.
Now the voice for that cutscene's off because his beard was so bushy
Oh no.
that this didn't
Aye,
run at
lad.
full speed on the PCs I had at the time.
You've been quite the elusive one, haven't you?
Get out of here before I carve you a new blowhole.
I think it's time we concluded our business.
No!
What the?
Get out of here, lad. I can handle this.
That explosion, epic.
Oh, and the amazing bubble.
What's this? It's a list of names.
Captain Teapot murdered himself.
Whoa.
To save, well, I guess not right to save Leon, not to kill those guys.
Captain, I swear, I'll bring that damn cult to justice.
So,
What just happened?
The warehouse was blown up.
Dear God.
dear God.
The closest place up. I've called the police.
I don't have
Call the
time to talk
police.
to the police. I best leave.
Password updated. As you said before, that's the first time the password's been updated.
So I know we're kind of talking over the game a little bit, but you know, if you guys are that interested, you can play. I'm sure Geki will put a link in somewhere.
Yeah, the
Or
link is in the comments of the description of this video. I mean, this is essentially the developer commentary version.
commentary track.
Here you go.
I've tipped the busker 3 times. There's one more opportunity to tip the busker. I don't know whether I should or not. To trigger the alternate ending.
You can mute.
that's too much trouble.
Yes, I have the volume mixer on ready.
It's just because it used licensed music at the end. This
Yeah.
being a free game, it wasn't really an issue.
This was back at the time on the internet where you could use licensed music without getting into too much trouble. These days, you're instantly slapped on the wrist for it.
Yeah.
And you know what? You said you don't get any money. There's a lights out puzzle.
Yes. The lights out puzzle, of course, being the best kind of puzzle in anything.
Yeah.
I mean, who doesn't enjoy a good lights out puzzle?
It doesn't.
I mean, you just
There you
kind of click them randomly. That's how you play even the real ones.
Yeah,
What a
pretty
weird
much.
key.
It's a weird key. Oh yeah, I think the receptionist comes into play now.
Yeah. Pretty sure he does something.
I think you have to ask him about the key and tells you about what house it goes to.
Kind of obscure, I suppose.
Yeah,
Can
it's a
I
bit
help you,
obscure.
sir?
Would you know where Mr. Aldwin Baldermeyer was?
Oh yeah, that's where the guy
One
lives.
second,
Well, I guess that kind of
sir.
makes sense.
Okay, he lives at 32 Canterbury Road. Just head outside and go to the right, and keep going. You
Can't miss it.
Thanks.
So
Thanks.
now, that's unlocked an area to the right.
Yeah, and see, whole new area.
That's the amazing effort. That kind of just required you to explore the whole area and see if you could find what you needed, which would definitely have lengthened the game if you didn't know this.
Yeah.
Look at this creepy house.
All abandoned house.
The gate's stopping me from getting into the house.
Stopping
It's got
from getting
sharp
to the house.
spikes on
You're damn
top. I'm
right.
not going to try climbing it. The key fits. It must be a universal key. Wonder why the fortune teller had that.
There's a random battery outside. Oh, I wonder if that's for a puzzle.
Old newspapers. There are pieces of wood all over the place.
There's also a windmill in the background.
Yeah,
Very windmilly. The terracotta isles are.
Windmilly Isle.
Corpse.
I was too late. There's a mobile phone. I'll
Oh,
just take
mobile phone.
I should take this.
It's a complete list of victims.
It was back in 2006. I don't think smartphones existed back then, didn't they?
No, solar phones.
It's literally
Chunky phones.
it's literally a mobile phone.
I mean, I guess what a smartphone is would be very different. Well, I think they only had feature phones actually. I think that was it.
yeah.
Great, the battery's dead.
I just have to look at the new list. I think.
It's a list of murder victims. It's a complete list of victims. These murders really do like losing things. I've got to warn
They
Elliot.
were going to kill Leon and Elion.
Oh no! Got to warn Elion.
The gates have been locked.
He's been locked in.
Damn it.
So he's going to have to use the old battery, hook the phone up.
I hope this works.
Hope this works.
Yes. Elion, you've got to get to safety. Go to the police. The murderers are after you.
Too late.
Elion? Elion?
Oh, I brought them here, just like you asked.
Excellent. I'll enjoy seeing them perish. Keep them here till I call for them. I'll use them as part of the ritual.
Oh, yeah, that's actually here as well. So there's the last instance of the busker.
Yep. So,
It's a pile of potatoes? Why?
Why?
for a puzzle, of course. Fine, I'll tip it.
I can't make a tip. They took all the money I had on me before throwing me in here.
Ah, yes, he has to find a coin to make a bit more of a challenge.
Yeah, you have to actually, I believe it's outside of this room as well, so you have to go in and out, I believe. Like backtrack when you're not necessarily told to do so.
Oh, getting the password is tough when it's faster. It was a little convenient kind of... The whole point of the porter-pewter was just so that Elion could still have it, so you could get a password at this point in the game.
Yeah.
It's a decent way of making it all consistent. Oh yes, this is a point where Leon can die.
Yeah, although I think unlike in the first game, dying here will not put you back, make you reset the whole game. I don't think it will anyway.
Maybe I should just trigger the death then, just to...
Ha! Bang all you want! You wait! Leaving!
Bang all you want, you ain't leaving.
That was of course amazing voice acting from yours truly.
I can't move it. Elion won't let go.
Elion's just so addicted to her technology.
She's out cold, but she's holding it
I
tight.
wonder if it's true what they say about potato power.
He's gonna have a weird thing where the cards stay in his inventory, even though he's got them used there, just so that he could do this puzzle.
Hey, what do you know?
How do you trigger the death then? Oh, you have to fail this, don't you? You have to bang it in the wrong place.
It's sealed shut.
So I'm just gonna keep clicking it to...
Pretty cool, pretty nifty.
Couple of bits, yeah.
Huh.
Hey! What are you doing at the door?
Game over. So you try again, return to main menu. So it puts you right back here.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna fail it again, are you? Oh, there you go. And you have to
It's
actually
kinda
follow
guess
the
the crack.
That's pretty cool. That pretty cool puzzle. I'd say it's probably the most interesting puzzle. The rest, the other ones, are a bit simplistic.
Perhaps.
He must be guarding the cell. Looks like he's asleep. I best not get too close. If he wakes, he might get trigger happy.
You have to, I believe you have to distract him.
Use the hole with,
Huh?
Huh?
What was that?
Huh?
Oh, we're gonna murder
Straight
the
up
guy.
murdered a person. What a monster.
Although, you know, it was in self-defense.
It looks like a deep fall.
Maybe that guy survived. Maybe he fell into a underground.
Oh well, I guess he died.
Gonna give the busker the coin.
Maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I should save it. So if you want to see the secret ending, you should play the game yourself.
Yeah, does it not play the music at all if you don't
No,
do
it
the
doesn't.
secret ending?
Yeah, basically, it doesn't play the licensed music if you don't.
Shall we explain what happens, or is it like too much of a spoiler at this point?
Basically, it's the same ending, but just the busker's present in it.
Yeah, and she plays. What's the song
Plays
called?
a guitar and then plays the... In Leon 1, there was some theme music. That MIDI sound file at the beginning.
Yeah.
Just like every step you take by the police or P. Diddy.
Whatever. plays the original one, yeah. And at the very end, she shows up and plays that, right? And in this one with the secret ending.
Yeah.
Why did you pick that song then to be like the main theme of the two games?
Well, back when I made the original one for the Amstrad on that cassette tape, I think the tune was just a nice jolly tune that I could make using the system's beeping speaker. So it went. Burp, burp, burp.
Oh right, and so you essentially you stayed true to nostalgia and
so when I made Leon for Flash, it was a remake of that. So I used the same music.
And seeing as this is the sequel, you use it again.
Of course, other music coming from freeware places.
Yeah, the rest is all from flashkit.com. It's a very interesting change of gameplay here.
Yeah, you gotta make sure the lights don't get you.
Yeah.
This book, I wonder if it'll tell me what's going on.
It's home by your gods, for your gods.
It's a book about some kind of god. When the chosen one has gathered enough souls, he will become the
Oh,
embodiment
shall
of
be a
all
gold.
souls. That cultist intends to make himself into a god?
Oh, God.
Now bring me the final sacrifices so that I may have their souls.
Oh no. Elion.
What? Where's the man?
There was only one person in the cellars chosen
No,
one.
he's not racist at all.
No matter. I'm only a few souls short. I merely chose those two for the pleasure of it. Now, stand back while I complete the ritual. Now chant with me!
Aha.
It just breaks the lighting rig.
Yeah, just like that.
What
Or
happened?
and kill all the worshippers.
I
One go. more murder.
Damn it.
don't remember me.
Oh my god.
Von Stan.
Werner von Stan.
There's no way you could have survived direct cannon fire.
Ha!
Who would have
I
guessed?
didn't die. Instead, I was found by these people.
I didn't die.
They made me the chosen one.
Your cult is free. Give up.
You may be able to stop me from using Elion as a sacrifice, but I have plenty of souls right here. Ha 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 ha!
Now this effect didn't work at all. It was a horrible slowdown.
You can,
One
you can
frame
see
a
the-
second.
You can see the joints of the characters. So this is the tutorial because the gameplay changes again here.
This is basically the equivalent, sort of, to the last boss
The
of the
boat
first
bit,
game.
yeah. The boat fight.
Von Stan has become a god, and is attacking Leon. Fortunately for Leon, he knows a god's one true weakness. Bombs. There's a bag of bombs at the right side of the screen. Find it, walk over to it, and click it to pick up a bomb. Once you have a bomb, click the bomb icon at the top of the screen to make Leon throw a bomb. Try to line up with and hit Von Stan with the bombs enough time to finish him. Make sure to avoid Von Stan's divine lasers. Leon will faint if he runs out of health. Now, of course, this kind
Fainting.
of breaks up the amazing flow of the adventure, but you know.
It's needed because the gameplay here is a bit it's just such a different change. It's so different that you kind of need the tutorial here.
You'll see why in a second.
Yeah. So you also have the rocks falling down. How many hits can Leon take before he dies?
I think like 2 or 3.
Come on, it's time to finish your doom.
Ah.
Ooh, took a hit. No, it's like it's more than that. It's like it really suddenly goes down a lot more. What's the safe thing to do is
Don't be shy.
2 more hits and I'll be
Getting
KO'd.
whooped. This might be harder because it's running at full speed.
Oh yeah. Oh, it doesn't get faster.
Because back in the day, my PC was way slower. Couldn't handle all this action.
Don't be shy.
Right now you've given a hit and taken a hit every time. So for that time, do you actually hit him?
Come on, it's time to finish your doom. Ah!
Just take more hits than Leon needs to take.
Now, a good strategy is to dodge into these pillars to get out of the way of the things. But
Yeah.
that becomes more difficult towards the end.
Ah.
Oh.
I guess you've seen the game
Oh, I
over.
see, I got to that point but then died. Try again.
And it puts you back on this bit, which is good. And throw you straight into the scene, heat of the battle.
Come on, Leon. Get those bombs.
The god's true weakness that Leon knows.
Come on, it's time to face your doom. Ah!
A bit slow and draw then to move aside.
Don't be shy, Leon.
Didn't get him that time. I think a lot of people did say in the.
Oh, I moved into the pillars.
Oh, oh, so being under the pillars when they collapse actually kills you.
Yeah.
Oh, pretty nifty. Kind of punishing people for using an exploit, I guess. Well, not an exploit, but being a bit too careful.
Yeah, it kind of forces them to rethink their strategy.
Yeah.
Come on, it's time to face your doom.
Safety at the side and just stay here as long as you want.
Yeah, for now. But hitting too many times and once then we'll collapse those pillars and be forced to fight them, aren't you?
It's time to face your doom.
Uh-oh.
There you go, see. You move to safety.
I kind of keep losing track as to how many times I've hit him.
Yeah, I'm quite new myself. Cause does he make a sound when you hit him? I don't remember.
I could have swore I had to hit him 3 times, but...
It looks like you only hit him twice then, didn't it?
Yeah.
It was strange.
It's time to face your doom. Don't be shy, Leon.
Actually, twice. Things are really getting tough now.
Yep.
Come on, it's time to face your doom.
Looks like I have to hit him 2 more times. So it's can be a pretty difficult boss fight.
Slow bomb picking is... I guess it causes a sort of tenseness.
Yeah. Oh, damn it, it's even more than 4 times, you know. It's crazy.
I missed the click.
Made a mistake and missed the click.
Don't be shy, Leon.
True challenge in the boss fight, this.
Yeah.
There's no checkpoint halfway through either.
Checkpoint!
Come on, it's time to face your
Like
doom.
today's games, you do a checkpoint after every phase of a boss fight.
Don't be shy, Leon.
I like how I just made the boss mock you as it goes.
Come on, it's time to face your doom.
It's time to die! Come on, Leon, it's time to die!
I think it's time to face your doom.
Time to face it.
Lucky shot.
Awful.
You can see it's challenging me.
Don't
Real
be shy, Leon.
challenge. But yeah, I'm not sure if I said this already, but I believe that some people in the comments did say that this was a extremely challenging boss fight.
Come on, it's time to face your doom.
I think overall people are quite positive about this boss fight.
Yeah. I mean, it's
Anyone that
challenging,
was
it's
willing
not
to put up with this game's control scheme for this long are kind of
Don't be shy, Leon.
I'd say the controls actually make sense of this boss fight.
keep doing it.
I say the controls actually make sense of this boss fight.
Don't be
Because you know
shy,
the
Leon.
you click on the arrow keys, right, to move left and right on the 2D plane.
Kept the game consistent all the way to the end. Well, I mean, at least to here anyway.
Yeah.
Come on, it's time to face your doom.
For colours. Oh.
See, I'm pretty sure I hit him then, but it's just running so fast that it doesn't render it.
Didn't animate. Fuck.
Don't be shy, Leon.
Oh no, though, because it looks like I'm pretty sure the other times you only hit him directly twice and it collapsed the pillars.
Yeah, Maybe I'm just missing then.
Just a missed him.
Come on, it's time to make your doom.
To me, it looks like you have to hit him twice. So you have to hit him twice with the pillars up, and it looks like you have to hit him at least 4 overtimes with the pillars down.
Don't be shy, Leon. Lucky shot.
It's kind of confusing because the lasers hit between the.
Yeah, he's like firing them. He's not firing them specifically like on the point where Leon stands.
Come on, it's time to make your doom.
There was a trade of blows there.
Yeah. But he had more health.
Don't be shy, Leon.
Like now at this point he's actually firing the lasers where Leon stands, but after he fires them like blatantly between Leon's walking points as well.
Yeah.
Come on,
Or standing
it's
points, I
time to
should
make
say.
your doom.
More specifically on his walking points.
Come on, Leon, you can do it. Use that conveniently placed pile of bombs.
Don't be shy, Leon.
Don't forget to not go under the pillars again.
Come on, time to make your doom.
Walk right into that time.
Yeah.
Oh, what?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I hit him that time.
I've
But...
blatantly hit him.
Shy, Leon.
Well, I guess I missed.
You must have used his godly powers to countervene the bomb.
It's time to make your doom.
Ah.
It's a bit snide that he can so easily hit you once you pick up a bomb.
Yeah.
Maybe it would have been like best to have maybe a bomb pack on both sides at this part. Because if a bomb pack falls down or something.
Lucky shot.
Bow, bow. Oh, here he comes.
Come on, it's time to make your doom.
I reckon you should have another phase after this.
Just to make it
Because
really hard. where he
even faster.
Gains a massive upper body or something.
Oh, there you go.
That's decently difficult.
Yeah,
Hey, look, there's a jeep. Quick, get in.
and it's not even over.
Leon and Elion have to escape in the jeep. Use the arrow buttons at the bottom middle of the screen to steer the jeep out of the way of danger.
Essentially the boat thing again.
Yeah, pretty much similar concept. You can only press
But you
an
have to
arrow
fire it.
when it is red. You can only press
yeah.
once. Click the text at the top of the screen when you're ready to begin. This is actually based off the end scene of Metal Gear Solid, actually.
Yeah. I guess you may as well crash and see the failures.
3D effect.
Oh no, there's an actual. It's not very cutscene when you crash.
No. I remember this one. There's a extra war at the end, which is like a trap.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. It's very Battletoads-like in a way.
Oh.
Yeah, you can also, if I recall correctly, you can also steer into the things as they're coming, which means that you kind of have to time your turns very well. Once the jeep's past them, once the jeep looks like it's past them, you kind of have to wait a bit longer until it's fully disappeared.
Yeah. Oh, I avoided it.
It's like the
Oh, I wasn't looking at that time. Guess I could crash from one once. But, you know, I barely hit it. It's an inadvertent, near miss.
Just a dink.
It's a nice sort of fake 3D effect for this old platform.
Yeah. See that veering between 2 points is quite effective.
It's the end of the game.
Yeah.
So yeah.
It's over.
It's over. That's really the credits. Cast. So, was I actually called myself Gekidami at this point? I think I saw it, so.
Possibly. Peter was voiced by our best voice.
Oh,
actor.
Gekidami! No, what's Gekidami?
Oh, yeah. I think this did come after the Babylon Files, actually.
Dark Light. Did it?
I think so.
Oh.
It was made in Swish 2.0.
In the Battle files, I was called Gekidami as well, though.
In Swish 2.0, it didn't have any of the capacities for features more advanced.
I guess every step you take
stinks.
stinks.
There you go, huh? But that wasn't in the game.
It's the secret ending, see. So essentially what happens is that once Elian jumps in Leon's arms, the Busker shows up and plays the song.
Yeah, it's pretty much all that's different, but yeah, it's,
it's
something to unlock for finding the Busker 4 times.
Yeah, it's nifty to have a little secret in there.
Plus,
I'm sure a lot of people miss that as well, 'cause it's not very obvious.
It's a nice thing about using lots of music and source and like putting the music in the credits, because that means you have an actual long credits to play.
Yeah.
Legitimate, rather than just saying Dan, 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 Dan all the way down it.
DDK. Dark Light.
There you go, game beaten.
There you go. So it's pretty cool. I mean, I was really impressed with what you managed to achieve. That was a quick help, actually, show.
I think it was a bit more information about the
movement and stuff.
That visit website doesn't exist anymore, of course.
No, obviously not.
I think it was a GeoCities website.
I believe it was. Yeah, it was actually a full Flash website though.
I think so. Yeah.
What's that? You mean fully in Flash? It was back in the time when Flash was like
King, the best.
King. It was the best you could do in terms of making stuff. Now, of course, it's what is it? Now it's HTML4, isn't it? Or something?
Yeah. So this game took us about an hour to get through, whereas the first game took us half an hour. So
which is pretty reflective.
Steam through it took twice as long, just as it took twice as long to make.
Yeah, it's pretty funny. I guess one thing we could do is like, do you want to talk about the cancelled sequel?
Oh, Leon 3.
Yeah, I guess I mean, it's not like a secret because on your YouTube channel you already have like.
Yeah, I did make a little website about it at one point, but then that got broken, and yeah.
Oh yeah, and on your why don't you build up your YouTube channel right now on the stream and like maybe mute it and just like so we have the screenshots, because you did upload some screenshots of it.
No, I can. I guess I can quickly just load up some Swifts.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Let's see. So if I let's see, do I know what to cut to? I'll just mute this browser.
Yeah, you can mute the browser.
There we go. That's that muted. Right. So, all right. I'll dig these out.
I think it's interesting, to thing is you did technically announce it, I guess, in a way.
In a manner of speaking. So a good portion of it was made, but
yeah. So let's wait until I'll
dig this out.
I guess I'll have to go to the stream to actually see this. Oh, I guess not the same thing.
I'm just gonna drag them over the top of the other Leon.
Okay.
Searching for it. It's buried under.
Yeah, it's kind of we didn't really expect to show this, but
it's kind of
it's
off
interesting.
the cuff idea.
Yeah.
So this had a working title of Leon and the Spear of Power, but then it was later renamed to the Runes of Power.
Yeah, that was it. Yeah, the Runes of Power.
So
it was how long? This was like many years. When did you begin production of the third one?
Let's see. So I've got like Leon Level 1.swift in 2009. But
yeah, there you go. Yeah, it was quite a long time.
The actual the very first like practices of it were done earlier than that. I can't quite find it. Oh yeah, test null versions here. So I got 2007 for some of the initial character designs. So
essentially a year after you released.
No, don't do that. Still gonna help. Beta or alpha images. Maybe these will help. Yeah. So we got Leon's there. That's how he would have looked in the third game. And we had Elion there returning.
Yeah, Leon would. Of course, Leon was actually been playable this time in a certain segment, I believe.
And then the boss. This was the antagonist in the game.
Is this showing up on the stream? Because I don't.
Should
wait
be.
a minute.
I
Wait a
mean,
minute. Yeah,
it's-
it is. My stream was behind. Yeah, I guess one thing that was interesting about this was that it's going to have actually 3D environments, kind of like Resident Evil.
Yeah. So if I
Can you show off any amazing 3D
yeah,
environments?
pretty sure I can. I've got the levels here. So if I fire up level 1, so
Oh yeah, amazing.
you can see the level.
It's also had I believe it also had like an enhanced movement, didn't it? Where essentially you just click somewhere and you walk to it.
Yeah. So this was it done in a more advanced bit of software.
Yeah.
So if I just shrink it down to sit over the top of Leon 2.
Yeah. Check the stream. Yeah, I mean that looks decent. You can see it enough though.
See, it was a sort of standard point and click, but the only restriction in this was that it flashed when you were too far away, so you couldn't interact with stuff. 'Cause it literally just layers of invisible sheets.
Yeah.
This game had there was no voice acting in this. It was all
None was done yet. No. I guess there was that test level that had some voice acting in it, but that was just a test of 3D thing. The amazing cut to a look at that. See, quite stunning.
detailed bits and bobs.
Yeah. So this would have been happening in a whole new location. It would have been based in was it England? Was it supposed to be
This was
England?
back in England at Leon's home.
Back Leon's home, real home, not his home away from home, but his home at home.
See Leon's car there. Because of this demo, there isn't much clutter or like surrounding things to look at.
No.
It was just pretty much the straight path.
Yeah, and quite a lot of the game was actually made, wasn't it? I mean, so in terms of environments, at least. We had some puzzles. I remember were up.
By and large, the straight path was there from level 1 through to level 5.
Yeah.
Parts of level 6 were made, and it was going to be 8 levels and a boss.
Yeah.
A very simple introductory puzzle using the key on the door. Of course, in this game, to use stuff, you would click on an item and then just use it on something. You didn't have to just have use on items, so you could do it with everything rather than having to click on that use on thing. So I was able to reduce the buttons to 2 instead of having 3.
Yeah, so that means, of course, that there was no more smell, I believe, though.
There was a smell. It's the action.
Oh, right. Oh, yeah, right.
If you hover over, you could only smell something, or you could look at everything, but you could only do one action on things, whether it be smell or talk or whatnot.
All right, yeah, you essentially simplified the controls.
So Leon would get into his house. A very
Of course,
weird-looking
the
chair there.
spanner on the floor now. I mean, it's pretty nifty. It's pretty cool looking.
Was it detailed? More detailed environments, but in a way,
Full 3D.
kind of used a combination of 2D hand-drawn graphics that were stuck onto things, onto the 3D.
And of course, the characters themselves were 2D, whilst the environments were 3D. Made in what was it? Google SketchUp, was it?
Yeah, Google SketchUp is all 3D environments.
Yeah.
It's a great use of that free software. And yeah, I could wander around the area.
That car driving by there, fully interactive, fully living environments.
You can see he was working on the Babylon files there.
Yeah.
The conversations worked with a kind of multi-camera angle style. It's more cinematic.
Yeah, it's really pretty cool.
Doing the old law of having to solve 3 different things. This game was a lot longer than Leon 2, and so that's kind of why I never got a chance to make it. The level 6, I started working on that in 2011, which is this game pretty much started 2007, not long after after Leon 2 came out, to be honest.
Yeah.
But then it's kind of on again, off again kind of procedure, which I never kind of got going.
Well,
Well, I did, but
you essentially got you got the grass cut from under your feet, didn't you, when you changed computer, and it essentially seems to
I literally can't build this anymore. It's the progress files just crash whenever I open them. I'm not entirely sure why.
Read that, so you can see the smell thing appear there as you mouse over the bins.
Oh, why on earth can this smell so bad? And so, some later stuff in the game.
It really is a shame that this never came to fruition. It really was really cool.
So
I guess another
level
thing that happened,
3.
of course, is where you played early on, of course.
Yeah.
I guess another thing that happened as well was that essentially Flash came to an end.
Yeah.
The whole medium of Flash essentially died.
Kind of became to a point that it didn't make sense to continue making things in this after a certain point. See ARSF 2009 on this level.
So early on, of course,
there were some little in-level cutscenes made for some of these.
Yeah.
But not proper joining level cutscenes.
One thing that was pretty cool about early on, she had the portal computer power.
Yeah, so she could do this anywhere in there.
And she had information on stuff. It was very if you played.
Pretty sure this was based off something, but I can't quite remember which game.
Was it based off? I don't know. It couldn't have been based off. What's that game called now? The David Cage game.
It might have been Heavy Rain or
Heavy Rain. Now, so yeah.
Or the prequel to it. Indigo Prophecy, perhaps. I can't quite.
I don't think Indigo Prophecy had that system. Heavy Rain did though.
Tried to be experimental with the camera angles and things.
Yeah. Very see the floor there is just a photo.
Yep. But those rocks are 3D bits.
Yeah, the rock on the side. You intended, of course, to have the original voice actor return for the role of Elion.
Yeah, she had actually agreed to it, and a couple of years later I checked if she was still up for it, and she was. But I imagine now, I think when I checked with her it was about 6 years ago. So
yeah, she probably wouldn't even be using the same email address or name now. Laura Fedora, right? That was the name.
Yeah, Laura Fedora.
Give her credit where it's due. Even give her credit for acceptance to continue.
Yeah.
So it's pretty cool of her to want to do it again.
Yeah,
very Resident Evil-y camera angle there through a window.
Spooky camera angle.
Really pretty cool. It reminds me of Resident Evil.
And then
it's very reminiscent of Resident Evil.
Level 5 where you kind of alternate between Leon and Elion.
Yeah, Elion of course has multiple outfits throughout the game.
Yes, that was something I wanted because it's a female character. I felt it was.
Yeah, she needs outfits.
she had to change.
Was this
walk animation's a bit broken there, but oh well.
Oh yeah. Was this the infiltration bit?
Yeah, so you had to do things to avoid the people.
Yeah.
Better sit down somewhere. Look like I work here.
Change the. You can see a bar filling the attention gauge.
A walk animation not triggering. That's really weird. Don't remember that being a thing, but oh well.
The very first black guy there in Leon history.
Whoa. The idea is to sit down. You could still use a pure. And there's a little bit of level 6, but not that much.
Yeah, level 6 was very later into the game. I mean, it seems like a lot of this stuff is playable, so you can't actually open the
level
individual paths themselves.
Level 6 isn't. But, I mean, it wasn't really completed in that way, so you can see it glitching into bits of level 4 there. Because level 6 is kind of just built on top of it.
So you can't access the files anymore, but all this stuff is still playable. I assume these are.
These are editable in that way.
Yeah, that's a shame that.
So I kind of glitch my way out to the outdoor bits of level 6, which these are the actual level 6 outdoor parts, but some of those parts you saw in the middle there weren't level 6 bits.
Yeah.
And this is actually a scrolling screen.
Yeah, amazing. Kind of, you can see the black bar. Well, I guess you can't see on the screen. But it's kind
Doesn't
of
matter,
windowish, you know.
yeah. It's got
I believe it in the
sh-
pub. I believe it. Leon can actually walk around with holding something in his hand as well, which was new to the series.
I can't remember. I don't recall him carrying something. Yeah.
I remember. Couldn't he hold like a pint or something in his hand at one point? And he actually walked around holding
I
it.
don't think so. Basically, yeah, because this is sort of a level-based episodic style. Well, not episodic, but it was built in like separate, distinct levels as opposed to one continuous kind of thing like Leon 2.
Yeah.
I had this sort of town area feature 3 times, so it had the daytime and the evening time and the nighttime version of it. The slightly progressed forward characters. By then, the flying sturgeon.
Flying surgeon. Well, there was a puzzle in here as well.
That character from before has sort of shown up again to do something.
How do you like the bar?
How do you like the bar? But anyway, one thing happened and another thing happened, and do I have that mighty boss test file?
It's on your YouTube channel, I believe.
Yeah, oh yeah. That kind of somewhere on the old YouTube channel.
I think it's Mr. DK your YouTube channel is.
This game actually had something of a sound. I think was it this one that had music baked in? No. Yeah, I think that's about. Oh yeah, was it? Boss.
So whilst Leon 2, I reckon, is a game that could release on something like Google Play Store or something. Leon 3, I mean, that was like really pretty. It really was pretty advanced in the way it looked and played. It really was like a fully functional. It really did feel like a full production studio point and click.
Well,
From
it
what was
definitely something more
shaping
leaning
up
that
to.
way.
Yeah. It's pretty damn cool.
Oh, that's. I think we've covered about everything to say about it.
Yeah, so this was episode 99 of Game-Geki, and next time will be episode 100.
Holy crap! 100 episodes of putting up with you.
Putting up with me, and me putting up with you.
Damn,
Putting up
that's the
together.
That's the worst punishment.
Putting up and putting out. I believe we already said what we're going to do for the 100th episode. We did it in the Worm episode. We're still going to play Growl.
The mighty Growl Online.
So this will be I guess we'll do the Facebook version of Growl, which is a game. I don't think we've actually tried the Facebook version before, so
Yeah,
not entirely sure how that's going to shape up.
Sort of a combination of new and old. Mostly
Yeah.
old, I imagine, but yeah.
Well, it won't be the same worlds anymore. We were familiar with 2 specific servers which no longer exist. Oh, this
Yeah.
one still exists, but on the an EXE version.
So we got that to look forward to. And so do you lucky viewers.
Yeah, it's more of a trip down memory lane for us all these last 3 episodes.
Yep, these just self-indulgent episodes.
Pretty much, yeah. Pretty much nothing but really. Just really to our till we have our memories jotted down on YouTube
Yeah,
for us
to
to watch and rewatch over and over again.
catalogue our brilliance.
Yeah, essentially, yeah. Anything left to say?
I think about summed it up.
Yeah, I reckon that's about it, isn't it? So we'll be seeing you on the next one.
We'll see you all next time. The exciting Game-Geki.
Oh my god!
One.